Hi everyone, this is Luke, and today we're going to be reviewing MatchedBets.com. We're going to find out if they've got what it takes to help you make money. So we're going to take a quick look at their homepage, but you can check all of this out for yourself. Mostly going to be focusing on stuff that's in the members area on this video. As you can see there, I was hovering over the try it free. There is a free trial link for MatchedBets in the description of this video. They've got a helpful video on their page. They've got some testimonials as well, some features in newspapers, some blog posts, and their pricing as well. They actually have their free account that I said is in the description below. And their £14 a month or £99 a year membership is actually some of the lowest in the match betting industry. So that's incredibly low price for what you're getting. I'm going to click into the members area now and show you a bit what they've got to offer. So this top section I really like. There's a your profit bit in the top left. It automatically tracks every penny of profit that you make from each offer. So that helps you. You don't need to maintain any spreadsheets or anything like that. You've then got this open offers and bets section, which any offer that you've started to complete will remain in there until you tick it off. You've got some recommended offers that you might have missed out on that they're telling you can do, and then there's some at the bottom that they're saying you can actually do these offers more than once. Now, if you're a complete beginner, they do have some guides that show in this section that you can easily hide away if you're more than familiar with them. So you've got a video, you've got 3 articles that you can look at, and I've already clicked that one, and some help text as well, just for helping you use the MatchedBets site. So all of this information will come in really useful if you are new to the site. As I say, you can hide it away nice and easily. I think most new people are interested in the new customer offers section, so I'll show you that first. They've got plenty of offers available for people who are new to match betting and new to betting in general. We've got 12 offers on each page, and 2, 3, 4 and a bit pages, and that I have already ticked some off. So yeah, you've got over 50 offers there for new customers to complete, which is a really good amount of profit if you're new to betting in general. And most people, even if you signed up to loads already, you'll typically have at least 30 or so. I'm going to show you a really simple sign-up offer here. I'm not going to walk you through the process, but I'm just going to show you how they break it all down. So you can see you've got your estimated profit, the bank that you'll need, your minimum odds, the maximum bonus you're going to get, links to a load of guides as well. You've then got the overview of the process, how to actually sign up and claim your free bet, and you've then got the business end of things where you're actually placing your bets, how to place your qualifying bet in this section here. To say you need to pick matches between 95 and 100% on their odds matcher. I personally prefer to go for stuff a little bit lower than that, just so you're not obviously exploiting bonuses, but that is up to you. You will make a bit more profit if you do it their way. I'm actually recording this at a date when there's not much football on. The Premier League season has just finished when I'm recording this, so there isn't loads of matches showing in the odds matcher. There's still thousands, but they're lower profile games. And you see there from the qualifying bet, what I've done is I've clicked onto the calculator link that they've included. I've double checking what the bet was. It was for Napoli, both teams to score no. I'm going to change the bookmaker because it was Bet Victor. And then I'm going to put the odds in of the bet as well. So the back odds on Bet Victor for that bet were 2.45 and the lay odds were 2.48 as shown on the odds matching filter that came up. You'll see it says that we're going to make a loss of 42p or a profit of minus 42p here. And we've clicked track bet and it brings it into that open offers section in the dashboard that I showed you a little earlier. And this is why I really like it, because you can never really lose track of bets that you're currently completing. I've ticked that one lost at Bet Victor, so it just updates where your money is. Don't want to tick it off as done yet though, because I need to wait until I've used my free bet for that. So what I'm going to do is if I click back onto the offer, it's automatically closed the qualifying bet section for us and opened up the free bet section. You might obviously have to wait a day or two between placing your qualifying bet and your free bet. It depends how quick they are to credit them, depending on the bookmaker. But it's now filtered it for higher odds. As I mentioned, there's not much football on at the moment in terms of high profile stuff, so I'm just going to make something up off the top of my head here really. not going to use odds that are actually on there because I prefer not to use horses, even though there's plenty of horse racing going on. I prefer not to put my free bets on there. I'll pop a link in the description to this video for my mug betting and avoiding gubbing techniques as well, because I think that's something really useful for you. So I've made up that Watford are playing. They're normally reasonable odds. They're not normally odds on favourites. Let's just pretend they're at home to a decent team. Their odds are 5 and the lay odds are 5.4, so not a perfect match. And you'll see that on our £30 free bet, we're going to make 21.31. I'm going to click track bet. Again, I'm going to say whether it lost or won, whichever site. You can change them around if you accidentally get it wrong. I'm going to go with saying that it won at exchange. And I click that off as done. And you'll see that top left figure that did stand at 300 and something now stands at £418. So it's really, really smart the way they do that. What I'm going to do now, before I move on to other new tools and features, I'm going to quickly show you the odds matcher because it did automatically bring it up on the new customer offers and it does bring them up on some other offers as well. I'm just going to show you in a bit more detail here and show you the power that you can filter by any bookmaker. So if you've had an email come through for an offer or if you've spotted one on their site you want to complete, you can filter it by any bookmaker, you can filter it by sports, the exchange you want to use, you can search by league as well. As I've already mentioned, I'm a little limited between the leagues I can pick from at the moment, so I can just see there's plenty of leagues going on in this one in the background. So if I pop that league in, you see everything automatically filtered and there's over 400 results that came up for that. You can choose whether the matches are within the next 12 hours or the next few days or whatever you like as well. I'm going to go back to some offers now, show you how many offers there are for existing customers, because it's really important to continue to make money after those new customer offers. This is our bread and butter earnings, the stuff we earn day after day, week after week. They've got loads of existing customer offers on their site. Guaranteed profit, potential profit as well. And they've got more than one page of these again. They've got absolutely loads. I'm not going to show you them all, but you can see that there's a lot of potential profit figures, as well as the guaranteed profit figures that are on the first page. Some of these range in difficulty, but most of them are pretty easy to do. You won't, after a month or two, you won't find any difficulty in doing these. The accumulator offers is where things get really interesting. Now, there's loads of bookmakers on here. Again, they're all potential profit, even though you can make a guaranteed profit on accumulators, and I will show you that very shortly. I'll come back to that one. So we've got casino offers as well. Very rarely you can make a guaranteed profit on the casino offers, but they are plus EV. However, like many other match betting sites, they tend to stick to the lower risk stuff. It's only really profit maximizer goes for the really high risk casino stuff, which is really profitable, but you do need a big bank for them. So if you've got a small bank, I would advise sticking to the types of casino and bingo offers that you can see here. So this is a bingo offer I've clicked onto now. There's a load of them listed as well. Tells you how to claim, how to use it, and the potential profit that you could expect to make from these long term. Another really good section that MatchedBets have is this daily offer calendar. Well, not just daily, but you can see all of today's offers. There's 5 featured offers there showing that you can complete today. There's plenty of other offers as well listed below that can also be completed today. And then you've got tomorrow's offers as well. You'll notice there's a grey box under each one that says show however many more. There's plenty more on each day, over 100 available offers, as I've already shown you. Now this is the exciting bit that I mentioned a little earlier, the accumulator stuff. There are different types of accumulators. You've got this lay sequential, no lay, and this is going to sound really complicated to you, I'm sure. But this lay sequential with lock-in is the method that is most popular with beginners, and it's the method that I'm going to show you the tool using with, because you can make a guaranteed profit. Well, you can make a profit on probably 95% of accumulators, as long as the odds don't drift too badly. You will make a profit with this method every time, and if you don't, it'll only be a small loss. You can see here it's preset to a £50 accumulator. I wouldn't advise going in with £50 ones, so I've dropped that down to £30. The expected value that did stand at about £12 has dropped to £7.54 because I've lowered the stake. And there's all these matches as well. You'll see that none of the times of kickoff overlap. Each game will finish before the next one starts to give you time to lay off the next bet. If you don't like a particular match, perhaps it's not high profile enough for you, you can change it. And again, you'll see that the kickoff times change, and it will show you how the EV changes as well down the left hand side. So I'll put Chelsea in there for this accumulator, the FA Cup final. It's due to take place shortly after recording this. You'll notice again that whenever you want to swap a leg, it will never overlap with any of the other games, and this is crucial. It's really smart that the software knows how to do this. Now I'm happy. I'm going to save the accumulator, and I'm going to go back to the MatchedBets dashboard, and you'll see again now this open offers. We can never forget which bets are open because they always show to us when we're on the MatchedBets platform. To carry on with that, just click the continue button. I've not actually laid off any of these bets yet, so it'll tell me what stake I need to lay off. I would say that I've laid that off and the match has won. It will now tell me how much I need to lay off on the next match. It will tell me how the EV has changed as well, depending on whether any odds have drifted. Now let's say odds do drift. I don't know, we've got PSG here. They could perhaps have a star player ruled out injured and their odds drift. Now the stake will change, and you'll see in the top right that the EV, the expected value, has changed to £2. Likewise, quite often the odds could come in, perhaps the other team suffers an injury or gets a red card before the match to a key player. That stake will change and the expected value figure will change as well. What we could do is, perhaps this game lost, PSG suffered an upset, it will significantly reduce the stake that you need to lay on the next match. Just show you that again. So it goes right down, and as soon as your accumulator has 2 losses, the accumulator is complete on this specific type of accumulator. And we've made £10.31 on that £30 accumulator. So it's really, really easy. Just show you some different variations of how things happen. So if the first 2 matches lose, oh, just spotted a little error there. I need to reset the stake on that one. So I'll show you that again now. Yeah, so if that second match loses, the third match stake will be reduced significantly. We'll click loss, and the EV, or the profit they would have made on that one, is £7.83. So you can make a really consistent amount of money with accumulators. If you can imagine you place 10 or 20 accumulators a week, £7 on average, that's £70 or £140 a week on average, and you're looking at hundreds of pounds a month just from one specific offer. We click that offer's done, and it tracks it into our total profit figure as well. If you're paying really close attention, you notice that profit figure just dropped back down again. That's because outside of editing the video, I have removed that accumulator from my profit section. Going back into the accumulator software, you can see there's loads of different bookies in there, loads of different types of offers as well, and plenty of profit to be made. If you do need to add a single bet for any reason, perhaps they don't have the offer listed on their site, but you've completed it anyway, you can just add a single bet on the calculator and it will put it into that profit tracker for you. Clicked onto the forum now. So it's actually quite a quiet forum on MatchedBets. They are a relatively new site, formed in August 2016. So they've been building a community slowly, and over time it is getting busier. But it's not the busiest forum out there. That's putting it kindly. But you know, they are a growing site and it is picking up a bit as well. And their tools are really good, so I can see that definitely picking up. Especially with the level of support they've got on site as well. They've got this information centre, so for newbies, there's loads of guides you can read for understanding match betting, understanding how to use their software as well, and how to make profit from lots of different types of offer. Then got live chat as well, which is available from 8 till late every day. It's really easy to use, and at the time of recording this, I think they are the only main match betting site that actually use this feature. If you have found this MatchedBets review useful, then please click that like button. If you've got any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments below, and hit subscribe if you're interested in regular match betting content.